What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So for those of y'all who are already aware and know about it, me and A-Dep patched things up, man. We had a heart-to-heart talk behind the scenes. Then we talked about it publicly for the battle rap community, man. In the midst of us going live and talking about it to the battle rap community, I don't know what was going on in the comments because I wasn't really paying attention at that time. So I don't know what made A-Dep bring up DME Detroit, but he brought up DME Detroit to some degree. Like, you know, DME, shouts out to him. That's the bro, basically. Like, and he was like, could he come up here also? Because he know I was at odds with him too, doing me and his back and forth. So in the process of that, he said that. I'm like, nah, I didn't really want to hear it and didn't want to talk about it at that time because I was still I'm still getting to what me and him was trying to, you know, get right, you know. So for those of y'all who may not be aware of what really happened, so this is what happened. So me and A-Dep was going back and forth. But before me and A-Dep was going back and forth, so he doing his little things on me, I'm doing mines on him. So I came up with the, you know, because he looked like an Iranian type, Arabic type in one of these pictures that I had. So y'all know I did that. You know what I'm saying? I called him, you know, Hakhman Vladimir Hussein, you know. And I was saying how he looked like an Iranian. You know, doing my little roast thing. DM me in the comments. He get offended by me coming at A-Dep. Keep in mind, we in blogging war. We in blogging war. He blasting me with anything he can come up with, and I'm blasting him. Me and him. That's what this is about. What's supposed to have been about. Just me and him on that. Right? But like in blogging wars, when the center of attention is directed towards me and whoever it is I'm at odds with at this time, other bloggers and things want to get involved in it. Okay. So he chose to go live while I was going live to attack me. Thing about it is, wait, this is the same guy who so-called got this love for me, but mostly every time you going live, you're playing my videos to entertain your supporters, like playing my whole videos that I'm supposed to get paid off of, get subscribers off of, get views off of, and I never once said nothing. I never once said nothing about it. Didn't care. Using my slogan, he actually incorporated and created his own version of it. You would figure that if that brother had all that using the minds, that if he felt offended in any type of way or what I was saying to somebody else had nothing to do with him at all, you'd figure that brother hit me up or something like that. Nope. He wanted to go live to try to take away from the people that were watching my live by putting me in a title on his live so that people can say, oh, now DM me into it with him too. So you get what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't even really care. I don't even care. I'm doing what I got to do because doing what I got to do and what's going on right now because I already know what's going to happen. So he was looking for, I believe with all my heart, he was looking for a way to get in to do what he wanted to do anyway at the time me and A-Dep were going in on one another. I know this to be true too, because before he even did that, I came across a video. Of him basically was plotting on me with, at the time when me and A-Dep was at odds. You know what I'm saying? He came on and was plotting on me before he ended up doing that. And I'm listening to this and I hit Julian up and I'm like, man, you hear this, bro? I said, yeah. So he been wanting to do that. That's why I felt even a little different. Pertaining to him than A-Dep on that. Because I know for the most part, me and A-Dep thing just happened because of an incident that took place. But when I see what he was doing, it just seemed like strategically he was putting it together. He gonna try to say no, but you can't persuade me and say no different to me on that because I heard it, saw it with my own eyes, and it all ended up perfectly to what ended up transpiring. Now, me and A-Dep is going at it. He had no right to say something about it in no type of way as far as like good or bad to some degree if I wasn't even talking to you. You was the furthest thing from my mind while I'm bombing on dude and he bombing on me. You the furthest thing from my mind. But for him to try to take what I was saying to then paint it as though I'm racist or something. Like, dude, I'm black. You sound crazy. Can't call me racist, bro. Like, that don't even sound right. Like, that really don't sound right. Hold on a second. Yeah. Hello? Yeah. She sleep right now. Okay. So I'm like, bro, you can't call me racist. I'm black. You sound crazy. Like, that just sounded crazy to even say the things that he was basically trying to say in the picture he was trying to paint. I ain't even paying no mind. I just dropped, dude, just stay out of my business. I dropped the blog, DME, stay out of my business. Simple as that. Because this had nothing to do with you. So why would you even put yourself in? This had nothing to do with you, period. But I just think it's even more faker by all the things you had been so-called doing. Then you want to just make up lies and do all this stuff. And then I just didn't like none of that trash. So when A-Dep was like, could we bring him on? No. I don't really want to bring him on like that. Because I just don't like again, the stuff that happened with me and A-Dep happened because of a situation. What he did was it was like deliberate, like I've been waiting on this. I want this type of stuff. I'm like, come on, man. I'm not gonna be playing these games with these dudes like that. And after all the love I done showed you, then you go, all right. It was like one of those. But you know what? Look, it is what it is. Personally, I'm just gonna say that I ain't got nothing against that man. I don't care. You reveal your color, you show yourself. I see who it is. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. I know what it is. So I'm not going to perpetrate fake, but I ain't going to hold it in my heart. I forgive the man. I move on. It is what it is. Hey, look, hope you life and blessings. Hope you come into a strong relationship with Jesus Christ at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I just hope brothers' relationship with Christ grows stronger and stronger and stronger, just like this is my desire for mine to do. Because I know if we actually honestly did that, things would be a lot better for all of us. Things would be a lot better for all of us. But yeah, I can't hear you. All right. Kai. Yeah. I need y'all to do something for me. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't really look, here's my thing. I don't have nothing against the man. I know what it is. Simple as that. He was wrong. He was out of pocket, no matter what he say. No matter, that's why I don't be liking when people try to speak and say things to me. Look, I ain't stupid. I comprehend very well. I comprehend very well. I peep game a mile away. I have the spirit of discernment. When I know certain things, for the most part, a person can't tell me nothing. That's why I don't be liking when people opening their mouth and talking about things they don't know about. When you get to talking and saying, I hate when people do that. Because 9 times 10, you're going to be wrong because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So I hate when people try to add their 2 cents in to something you don't know what the hell you're talking about. That bothers me. That bothers me bad, and it burns me up. So I'm saying to myself, like, all right, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So in the midst of all that, I'm just saying to myself, like, okay, no big deal. It ain't gonna stop me from what I'm doing right now against ADEP. I just took it into consideration when I'm watching the stuff other people was doing and everything other people was saying, and I saw all that. Let me just get out, get out. I saw all that. And in the midst of me seeing all that, I just knew what it was. But personally, then I say get out. Get out. Not you, grandson. I said to do, I mean, I ain't say to do, but this basically what I'm saying. I ain't got no ill feel against that man. I don't want none of y'all thinking that. I'm not salty at the man. I ain't holding no bad blood in my heart with the man. I don't care about that stuff. I just know what it is. Look, if a person show they dislike for you, can't make that man change his mind and all that, how you feel about me. Hey, everybody, and look, and everybody ain't got to like me. Everybody ain't got to like me. And here's the thing about me. I don't like everybody. But I don't have nothing against everybody neither. I don't like everybody, but I don't dislike nobody. Okay? I don't like everybody, but I don't dislike nobody. I don't dislike nobody. I'm just keeping it real. So it is what it is. If y'all know what that means, if you can comprehend that. So y'all ain't gotta be saying things like, oh, you and DME need to patch it up. Listen, man. When you did something out of pocket and you wrong, you got to be man enough to do that yourself. I hate when people want you to be the one to make right for what somebody else did to you. That's like the victim going up to the one that hurt them and say, I'm sorry. I put myself in a position for you to hurt me. No. As grown men, the Bible says, confess your faults to one another. Faults to one another. What you did. but you did. So it is what it is. But I don't have nothing against him at all. I mean, it is what it is. I don't have nothing against the man. So when y'all telling me stuff like y'all need to patch it up, all that stuff, man, I ain't got nothing against the man. It's obvious the man has something against me and needed an opportunity to do it and say it. I still don't care. It's no big deal. I forgive him. I done moved on from that stuff. Don't mean nothing. I know what it is. I know what it was. So it don't even mean nothing to me. I think it was very shifty though. Very shifty. Very, very shifty. You get what I'm saying? But I don't care, man. I don't care. I really don't. It is what it is. Don't nothing really surprise me. I wasn't surprised by none of that stuff, man. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact. So it is what it is. I just try to make peace if I could. But I'm just different. I'm just different. Like if I rock with somebody and two of the guys I rock with was into it with each other, I'm gonna try to make peace between them two brothers. But I'm gonna let the one know, if I know the full story of what happened, I'm gonna let the one know, nah, you was wrong right there, bro. You was wrong right there, and that's what led to this. If you wouldn't have never did that, that wouldn't have happened right there, bro. That's what I do. Perfect example of that. When Yo-Yo and Luke Kane was into it. Luke Kane was doing some stuff, saying something. Now, at this time, I'm talking to both these dudes. I looked at them and, two little brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm older than a lot of these brothers, and they looked at me as big bro. And I had to tell Luke Kane, like, at that time, what he was saying, I was like, nah, bro, you wrong. You wrong from what you saying and you doing. Like, what you want the man to do? The man already apologized. He already said, like, what do you want him to do? At this point, you're not even looking to make peace. You're not even trying to just, you know what I'm saying, trying to reason. So what's the hidden motive in our tip? What is the hidden motive in these actions you having against this man right now then? If his apology not good enough and he seemed to be genuine about it, that's how I was speaking about that situation. It is what it is though, but everybody, I don't know, man. It is what it is. Really don't. It is what it is, man. Yes. Yeah. With that being said, it's your boy Battle. If it ain't my judgment, that's the question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Join my Patreon if you ain't a member of my Patreon. I got my new series finna come out. I should call it In Living Color. I might call it In Living Color on the Patreon, just because. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I might call my new series In Living Color because it has so many different casts and different people on there, and that's what I'm gonna do on my Patreon. I'm gonna have a lot of people on there. Me, my son, my auntie, Dolo, Sluggo, other people. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put together this cast thing, and it's starting today. So we're gonna do some shows today. So I'm gonna do my series called In Living Color, man. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it, In Living Color, but that's what it reminds me of. So I'm gonna start doing it on there. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. Hey, my judgment, that's a question, is yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Again, I ain't got nothing against DME Detroit. I don't have no hard feelings at all or nothing like that. I wish him well and the things he's doing, no big deal. I'm just saying with the fake stuff. So that's it.